in your second UFC fight. What are you trying to bring to this fight that you didn't in your last?
My character is Bronze Lion, and I'm going to bring Bronze Lion to this UFC fight against Patrick the Predator Corte. And I think the lion is the king of the mountain, so I'm going to be king that night. That's what I'm going to bring to the cage, the octagon. I got to remember that. They told me, use the octagon. Cut out cage, octagon, that night. Bronze Lion will be in that octagon that night. When the smoke clears, I'll be there.
You ever think about growing your hair out like the Bronze Lion?
No,
Pretty good look for you, dude.
I like my short hair. You saw that.
Talk about your feelings on the change up of the fight and what was your initial reaction?
My initial reaction was I was kind of bummed about not fighting Rich because, you know, he's a legend too. But, you know, Patrick Corte, no easy opponent. Even though he's been away from UFC, he's on a 4-fight win streak. So, you know, for me, I'm happy to be part of this fight. And the biggest change was my sparring partners, because from southpaw to standard orthodox fighters, I had to switch them out.
You think he's a little more dangerous than Rich, or vice versa?
You know, Rich is dangerous in his own, you know, in his own style, and it's how I match up and how I prepare for it that makes it less or more dangerous. But you know, me, I leave it all in the cage, and you know, I come to fight. Even though I broke my nose for the 3rd time last fight against Vanley, if the referee would have sat me down and said, "Okay, you got one more, you okay?" I'd be like, "Okay, it's my 3rd nose break. I know a good nose doctor. I would have went out and fought again." Well, it's a fight, right? So until if I have to get carried out, that's how I'll go out on my shield. That's how I go out.
You feel like that experience against Vanderlei really helps you, you know, moving forward in the sport?
Definitely, going up against someone like Vanderlei, you know, helped me become a better martial artist, because one, you always learn more from a loss. And I went back to the drawing boards and I saw what I did wrong, which was I forced and I looked for the knockout instead of letting it come naturally. And it didn't work out my way.
Patrick said that there's no secret that he's going to come out and want to put the pressure on you. How do you plan to stop that and keep your range, use your kicks?
Well, if he puts the pressure on me, then I've prepared for Patrick Corte since the Vanley fight, because I had King Mo put pressure on me, and I know he doesn't have the same pressure as King Mo, so I welcome it. Bring it, baby.
You expect there to be some wrestling in this fight?
I expect Patrick Corte to look for the single leg on my right leg. I study him, and he catches the kick on the right side, and he goes for that running down the pipe or hiking, which I call the hike, and he's gonna look for that single. So I know a little something about something his game plan. He's gonna look for it, but hey, you know, I'm a high school All-American wrestler, a college All-American, and I know a little bit about wrestling.
At 40, do you feel like maybe you would have wanted to start your MMA career a little earlier? I know you were a great kickboxer, you're undefeated there, but with MMA, do you wish you had started a little sooner?
What are you talking, 40? It's the new 30s.
Yeah.
You know?
You're making it look good here. How do you stay in such top condition?
How I stay in such top condition is 2 things: wheatgrass and lots of sleep. Of course, diet and you know, and just being happy. Smile, lots of smile, and live a good, fun life.
The experience of fighting in the octagon, and compare that to the cage and strike force. More room, obviously, but how did that extra space feel?
You know, I didn't really notice the extra space until I started attacking, and when Vanley kept backing up, I was like, oh, you know, he's got so much room, and that's when I noticed. But you know, other than that, it's I think you can make the cage smaller for me and Patrick, and we won't even notice it, because I know he's here to fight, and I'm here to fight. So we got a big fight on our hands.
How about that?